Welcome back, Beach community. My name is Ellie. I'm your exercise physiologist and Pilates instructor. And today we will be going through some stretches for happy hips. Please, before you participate in any physical activity with me or with anyone else, make sure that you seek medical clearance from your doctor before doing so. Also, with the stretches that we're doing today, it might be a little bit uncomfortable. I always say comfortably uncomfortable for stretching, but nothing should be painful. As soon as you have pain in any of these stretches, I want you to stop. You can either keep watching or go and speak to your doctor. Now, before we get into our stretches, we're going to do another quick anatomy review and look at the different movements that the hip performs. Okay, so I'm gonna stand up out of the camera and just show you the leg movements. So the different movements of the hip are hip flexion, using your hip flexors to pull your knee up. Hip extension, kicking the leg backwards using your gluteal muscles. Hip abduction, taking your leg to the side, also uses some gluteal muscles. And then the opposite, adduction, so pulling your leg back to the center and squeezing your inner thighs together. That uses your inner thigh muscles or adductors. External rotation and internal rotation uses a combination of muscles. We're going to now come down to our mat. The stretches today that we'll be doing will go for about 20 seconds. I'm going to use my timer on my phone. Usually, I would say try and hold your stretches for at least 30 to 45 seconds. So if you like, feel free to pause the video and keep holding that stretch. Okay, so coming down onto the floor, we're going to start with some internal and external rotation at the hip. Lying on your back, feet about as wide as the mat. Roll both knees over to one side, lift up, change to the other side. All right, up and change. Rolling through the hips. Going as far as you can without any pain or discomfort. Good, okay, from here, we're going to take one knee into the chest and hold on to it if you like. You can extend your bottom leg to increase that stretch. And we're gonna hold here, 20 seconds. Up to you if you just wanna keep it still, or you can go for a bit of circular movements here, just rotating the leg. That foot down, take the other knee, and we're going to do the same thing here. So just rolling the hip around, rolling the knee. Same thing here, just rolling the leg around in the hip socket. Again, if you like, you can extend your bottom leg, or you can even just hold this stretch. Okay, so we're trying to improve our hip flexion here. Okay, we're gonna move on, but if you want to, you can take both knees into the chest as well and hug it in. That usually feels quite nice too. All right, but we're going to roll up to the top next, and we're gonna go into a little butterfly or frog stretch. We put the soles of our feet together and let the knees fall out to the side. All right, from here, you can take a bit of a lean forward if you like. All right, so this should get your inner thighs, but also a little bit into your outer thighs too. We're gonna hold this stretch. Very nice. Okay, you can increase this one a little bit. We can take one leg out to the side. All right, what I like to do is to sweep this outside arm up and over and do a big side bend. So we also get a stretch for the body, but kind of stretching that inner thigh too. So we're stretching our adductors a little bit here. We can hold it. And just breathe. The best thing you can do is just breathe through your stretches. Coming all the way up. Other leg goes out, lifting up, stretching over and holding. If you flex your foot here at the front, you'll get more of a stretch through your hamstrings too, through the back of your leg. Next, we're gonna go into a child's pose stretch next. So I'm gonna show you two ways. One is we keep both knees together, sit back into your heels, and then reach forward this way. Okay, option two is we turn the knees out pretty much as wide as your mat, yeah, and then you're gonna crawl forward and then sink into that stretch here and hold. A hip flexor stretch. So see if you can take one foot forward. This is the most important part. A lot of people miss this. You want to tuck your pelvis under. Okay, so you're going to go from sticking your bottom out to trying to point your tailbone down to the floor and zipping up to your core. Straight away you should feel a stretch in your underneath leg front. Okay, if you can maintain that, then I want you to try to push forward even more and open up that hip. If you want to increase the intensity too here a little bit, you can take your same arm as your back leg and lift up, opening the whole front of the body. And then we're going to repeat on the other side, tucking our pelvis under and then pressing forward, holding here. Adding an arm raise if you wish. And coming on out of it, we're gonna go into a glute stretch next. So we're gonna lie down today. We're gonna put one foot over the other knee and try to hug your knee in towards your chest. Okay, so you should feel a stretch in the glute of the leg that's turned out and bent. Okay, we're gonna hold that stretch. And changing sides. Out of it, rolling up to the top. All right, that's it for today. Good job, guys. Thank you for joining me. And if you liked this video, please let me know in the comments below or leave a suggestion for another video. See you next time.